Vostok Europe. Chinese watches with Japanese movement. Designed in Lithuania.
品牌名称 Vostok Europe， 中国人制造的。
So, today, we will look at 3 pairs of watches. One watch is 100% Swiss-made, and the other 2 watches are made in China, but designed in Europe. No matter what they write on the boxes or watches, the fact remains a fact. Now, Pladesov will tell you about his watch.
This Swiss Certina watch disc configurator is made of titanium. The watch is plated with real gold, possibly 583. The glass is sapphire. The movement is made and assembled in Switzerland. This is one of my first Swiss watches. The watch served me 18 years under extreme conditions.
Cool. Worthy of respect.
Recent failure. Water leak tooth grow into watch mechanism while I was cycling in heavy rain. I gave the watch for Berlin watchmaker for repair. He replaces watch mechanism, but after 4 months, water go into watch again.
Oh yeah.
The watch Certina served me 18 years, but unfortunately the city Berlin has bad watchmakers. This watch is dead forever.
Interestingly, what can you say about Earnshaw watches?
This brand watches made by Chinese people, glory to China. I bought this watch in 2019. The coating is iron plating or IP coating. I don't recommend buying watches with IP coating or PVD coating, only steel or bronze or gold.
Cheap looking.
In the place of button, we see that paint has already peeled off from press with wooden toothpick. This happens between 2019 and 2024 years of wearing the watch. This Earnshaw watch cost around 330 euro. His watch is working good and working properly.
Red Star. This is a Chinese star or a Russian star.
Lithuanian concern Quartz engaged and trade watches Vostok Europe. They use history of Russia for personal commercial gain. Yeah, in fact, these are traders who have created a brand based on someone else's fame, having no relation to either history or watchmaking. Simple example, I am a manufacturer myself, and here a speculator writing to me, you can replace your name with my name.
Today, this is the most widespread speculative fraud, both in the fashion world and everywhere else. But what about Vostok Europe watches?
This is my new and very first watch from Quartz. The watch design in 3D graphics is developed in Lithuania by designer Vladimir Malinovsky
and Konstantin Markin,
especially for Japanese movements. Everything else created by Chinese. Very minor assembly work is done in Lithuania. What is watch assembly? First, installing finished dial into watch case. Searching scratches on watches cases. Checking watch mechanism, time accuracy. Testing for water resistance. Packing into boxes. And this method of work has nothing to do with productions of watches.
Ha! You expected something more. Let's take a look at who we're dealing with first. We are dealing with speculation or speculators. Call it whatever you want. The word East, or Vostok itself, is associated with the bazaar.
Yes, of course, Jews like Arabs, beneficiaries and managers.
This is a real Vostok Factory in Russia.
Okay, in general, the watch looks reliable, like all Vostok Europe watches. They are beautiful. All watches' design are developed by
Konstantin Markin.
Leather strap 5 mm and separate prices 50 euro plus shipping. I like my Vostok Europe watch. I respect the great work that Chinese and Japanese have done. As for history of this brand, I personally have very little respect.
Let's sum up our conclusion. Durability or price, longevity or design. Maybe it's the size. I only see one reliable watchmaker now, this factory with a good European history. At the same time, this is the smallest watch on your wrist. As the boss of this brand, Mr. Zubovski, says, I'll quote you, our audience is young people aged 25 to 34 with higher education.
В настоящее время практически, наверное, не осталось таких, вот именно что часовой завод, который там все делает, все компоненты, это, ну, в принципе, не имеет практического смысла. Главное в часовой компании это придумать идею, придумать тему, понять, кто твой покупатель, и сделать такой товар, такие часы, которые бы ему понравились. Вот, собственно говоря, этим мы и занимаемся. Мы сейчас находимся в дизайн-бюро, и вот человек, который сидит с компьютера, это Константин Маркин, это человек, который, собственно говоря, сделал дизайн всех часов Vostok Europe, начиная с 2004 года по сегодняшний день. Вот на этих вот полочках, на 4 рядах, в общем-то, это все часы, которые он разрабатывал, а мы делали и продавали с 2004 по 2020 год.
Now, perhaps it's time for Mr. Igor Zubovski to think about creating a new brand, Rolex Europe.
Выведен на орбиту вокруг Земли первый в мире космический корабль-спутник «Vostok» с человеком на борту.